Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. So today's trade, we actually took it in Asia session. I do not really like how New York AM session has been moving the past week and a half. So I decided to check Asia a little bit more frequently for the past week and a half. And honestly, Asia has not really been doing much either. But yesterday, Asia was pretty damn nice. So I took these on my 100K advanced alpha accounts right here. So that nets me a little under 10K on the day. Let me go ahead and do a little refresh for y'all as well so you guys can see. Yep, right here. 10K or 9.9K on the day. And I'm not gonna lie, these alpha advanced accounts are so nice, bro. Like, they are doing a zero activation fee deal on these accounts for the entire month of September. There's 2 weeks left. Basically, you have to get them passed before December and you don't have to pay activation fees. So these three accounts, they ran me $750 without an activation fee. Normally, they'd run me like 1.2K, so I saved myself like 450 bucks, so which is absolutely beautiful. And they have a $15,000 payout cap. They have the same rules as Top Step, and they don't have a scaling plan. So you can literally go in these accounts with full leverage right off the bat. You don't need to build a buffer or anything. So that is honestly so nice. I'm trying to go and get a 15K payout on these accounts, and they also have a 15K payout cap as well per account. So technically speaking, you can make $45,000 on 3 accounts with the alpha futures. And max allocation, the 350Ks, 3 accounts, right? If you get 3 advanced accounts, you can basically be all in for less than $450. And like using code AB at checkout, you get a 10% discount as well. So if you guys do want a discount, go ahead and use code AB at checkout. But yeah, I mean, I really love these accounts. I just had the 0 accounts and I just got a 9K payout with them. So I can definitely confirm that they're legit and they do pay out if you follow the rules. So yeah, I mean, very nice accounts. But without further ado though, let's go ahead and check out how many trades I've actually been taking the past week and a half, because it's actually been brutal. So I took a trade yesterday, took a trade today, the trade recap that I'm doing, and then, Patsy's accounts. But the last time I actually took a trade was on the 5th, like an actual real trade was on the 5th. So yeah, like the past week and a half has been absolutely brutal. But yeah, it's nice to finally be on a little bit of a green streak now. We won 2 trades in a row so far. So with that being said, let's go ahead and break down this trade really quick. So basically, in Asia session, what was I looking at? If we go back to this candle right here, what do we have right here? All right, we have all-time highs right here and previous day as well, okay? Asia opens up, we fill in the new day opening gap. Nice, we go and take out this internal high, and the overall day is bullish, right? The overall draw is bullish. If you look all the way down here, we have just been expanding, and we have been trading at all-time high conditions for like the past month. I don't really know however long, but we've been at all-time highs for a long time. So yeah, the overall draw was just bullish. And then with that being said, we create this 5-minute gap right here. So after we take out this internal high, I'm looking for some sort of pullback into this 5-minute gap, and I'm expecting this 5-minute gap to basically hold and push us higher, right? So that is the overall bias. That's the overall condition. So this 5-minute gap is the condition right here. And then on top of that, we had an SMT with ES at these lows. So we had a nice bullish SMT, which is also supporting us to go higher to these previous day highs / all-time highs right here. So playing out a few candles, we can see that we tap into this 5-minute gap right here. We don't really see much out of it. And then we get this nice rejection wick right here. We didn't take out any of these highs or lows right here, but we have a nice rejection here, and we are holding this 5-minute fair value gap, and we are displacing out of it. So with that being said, I take my entry, I think right here at this inverse, and then I put my stop at this rejection wick low right here, and then I am targeting previous day high / all-time highs right here, and then I'm going break even at this high right here. So I'm going break even at Asia high, and I'm not going break even at this internal high right here, because I don't know if we end up pumping and my trade idea being invalidated, and then we end up, getting stopped out, or whatnot, right? We end up reversing. So I didn't want to take that risk, especially in Asia session, but this was very beautiful. And then if we play out the candles, I was on the 5-minute time frame for this, by the way. I didn't even check the 1-minute time frame, because Asia 1-minute time frame, you can really get cooked on the 1 minute, because you think that you're seeing structure, or you're seeing market structure, but in reality, you're not actually seeing shit. So on Asia session, I really like to trade like the 5-minute or the 15-minute time frame, because I'm actually able to see what's going on, instead of the 1 minute where I'm just getting like, manipulated by every other candle. So we ended up getting edged right here, but then we have this 5-minute fair value gap that is protecting us and holding us and allowing price to go higher, which eventually TP ends up getting hit. And yeah, we basically caught the bottom of Asia, at least the bottom move of Asia session, because the entire day we just ended up, or the entire overnight session, we just ended up trending higher and higher. So we expanded around like 60 points, something like that, 65 points. Yeah, so again, potentially could I have held all the way, damn, 70, 80 points, that's insane, right? Potentially could I have held all the way up to a 10K profit, because I went in with 10 cons right here. And so if I target 50 points, potentially I could have, yes, but again, who knows? Price could have reversed after taking all-time highs. So obviously the right decision is to just TP at the actual point of liquidity. So yeah, this was a pretty simple trade, not really much to it. We first time actually catching the bottom of an entire move. So that's kind of exciting. That's nice. But yeah, just an overall simple continuation trade higher to these all-time highs. So yeah, if you guys liked my analysis, and if you guys like how I broke down this trade, and if you want to work with me one-on-one, I do have a link in the description. You can go ahead and check that out and fill out the application, and basically I'll see if you're a good fit, and I will contact you if you are a good fit. So I also have a free Discord down below in the description if you guys want to go ahead and join that. But with that being said, that is the trade recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something from it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.